Hi everyone, just a very quick video on how we change a head unit in the Volkswagen T6. It's the same for the Volkswagen T5.1, a couple of differences. I'll show you what they are. I've got an aftermarket Kenwood. I've got a spare one here that I'm going to use just to show you what we do just to change the head unit over. Okay, so you've watched my other videos on taking the dashboard apart and what things to do. So we need to take the glove box off. Take the glove box off. You need to take the end off there. You want to take the cover off the A pillar there. You need to take that cover off there. Okay, so we'll start with the head unit. Let's go for that first, shall we? Okay, so you need to put the disconnect your battery, ignition off, and we'll go from there. Okay, like the videos I've shown you before, you need to start by getting a trim tool, which is this one here. Put it underneath here and just unclip as you go along, and then take this cover off here. Okay, pop that off there. And like I said before, with the cigarette lighter, if you can, just pop it up from underneath. Okay, now you've got these 4 screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about the light, guys. I'm working in the dark again, and I've got a lamp behind me. So take those 4 screws off there. Okay, that's the 4 screws out of there. The difference with the T5.1 and the T6 fascia is, on the T5.1, you need to take this tray out first. So you need to lift this tray out, prise it all the way around, lift the tray out. Once you do that, on the top of the trim here, plastic trim, you've got a screw here, and you've got a screw here, okay, hidden behind there. You need to take those 2 screws out of there, and then you can take the fascia off here, and then you'll be left with exactly the same here again. Take those 4 screws out there, then you can take your head unit out like that, nice and carefully. Watch the screen, bring it out to there. Okay, you can see where I've added the speakers in the back, and what we've got is what they call is the quad lock in the back here. Let's get a bit of light here. Okay, that's your quad lock. Now what you need to do is see at the back, at the bottom here, you need to press that down, squeeze that down, and there's like a lever. See this lever here? This lifts up. So squeeze that down. Sorry about the light. Squeeze down, lift up. See that the lever comes like that? Lift up. That releases the plug from the back of the head unit like that. So this is what's known as the quad lock. Okay, that is your quad lock to there. Now these here, you have got, I think I've done a video before, you need to press this orange tab here, pull the tab up, squeeze that tab in, and that yellow plug will come out. Okay, not the best for the light really, is it? But okay. So with this white plug, you need to move these terminals. So they do slide, they do swivel. So you need to move them to the side like that. Then you've got this pin at the bottom here. You need to pull that pin up, put your nail in, pull it up. See how it's raised there? So it's popped up there. Once it's popped up there, you can press that in, and you can pull that out there. I have to do it one-handed again, okay? Okay, and it's the same with the black one here. You want to put your nail underneath there, lift the tab up, see it there, and then you can press that in, and hear it click there, and then you pull it off. Don't forget to support the head unit when you pull that out. Okay, so the wiring. Right, if you've got a Volkswagen T5.1, this quad lock will plug straight into your Kenwood. If it's a DNX 5.1 525, I think, that will plug straight into this quad lock here. The T6, they made a few differences. So what you can buy is this adapter lead here. So that is going to go, because I've got a T6, this end here is going to plug into the quad lock, which makes this end here into a T5.1 end, which means then I can plug that straight into the kenwood here. Okay, that's for the power for the kenwood. Okay, and the speakers and everything like that. So what also you're going to need is a GPS signal. So what we've got is a GPS aerial, and we have got the correct plug on the end of it here. Can't remember what this is called, but this one fits the kenwood. It's this one here, like that. Okay, now what we do with the GPS, like I've shown before, is it's going to run from here underneath the glove box, and it's going to go underneath the corner of the window there on the bottom of the pillar, behind the pillar plastic there. Okay, you're also going to need a microphone, which is this one here. Now your microphone runs the same again from here. It's going to run underneath the glove box. It's going to come up the pillar. It's going to come underneath the trim here, and what I do is bring it out to the light. And what you've got, if you've got a light without one of these, that's where your microphone goes. What I like to do is upgrade this light here for one that's got one of them. So you take your light out, feed the cable through, bring the microphone out to here, pop this down, take your original mic out of here, and pop your kenwood mic inside of there on the inside so you don't see it. Okay, you've probably only got, if you don't see that on yours, you probably only got this switch here. If you upgrade to this one, you also get the map reading lights as well, which is a nice touch. Okay, the other thing is you need an adapter for your antenna. So this is your original antennae. This is what's called a FACRA plug. You will need, let's have a look in this big mess down here. You need this one here, and it's a twin FACRA, usually the twin FACRA. So it's that, which converts into, let's have a look at the wiring here, and that converts it into a normal FM plug, which goes into the back of your kenwood. Okay, and you'll also notice that you will have a plug for the FM, which is this one here, and on the kenwood you will see that you actually got an antenna power plug. So you need to plug your antenna into that antenna power plug here. Quite easy. If you've got a reverse camera, which I have, oh, one more thing as well, on the antenna, you need an antenna adapter for your DAB. Okay, so your DAB is in the wing mirror, the driver's wing mirror, or is it sorry, it's in the passenger wing mirror. That there feeds into one of these, into this one here, which is your FACRA DAB. You need an adapter for this to go from a FACRA to an SMB plug, gold plug, which goes, let's have a look at it, to this little pin here. See there? That little pin there, okay? That goes into that there. Okay. So if you've got a rear camera, which I have got, and I've already put my plug here, there, and I've also got the power cable for the rear camera on here. Okay, so we need to feed power into that from the head unit. What I've done on the rear camera is actually fed the power straight into this cable here. So this feeds the camera from the head unit end, okay? Not from the rear light, from the head unit end. And on the kenwood, you want to wire it to the purple wire on this little white plug at the top here. This little purple wire here at the top here, that is your reverse camera feed. So what I do is just melt away the cable. I'll wrap that cable around there, and I'll solder that red power cable from the camera to this purple cable here. Okay, so for now what we're going to do is just plug the Kenwood in, make sure it works okay. I'm happy with that. With the USB cable, you see here it's got a USB cable. Now what I like to do with the USB cable is, it's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Where's my let's get this light here, let's put it over here, make it a bit better. That's better. Sorry guys, working in the dark as always. What you've got is this plug here. Now this is your original Volkswagen USB cable, okay? That there feeds this socket here, okay? But we're going to be doing away with this plug because we can't use this plug anymore, okay? Now what I do is a mod, which I will do a video of how to modify this to take a normal USB plug like that. So if you like to listen to music, or you want to plug your phone into your head unit, I'll show you how you can still use this here. What we'll do is take this out, and then we'll replace the USB there for a different type of USB that plugs into this at the back, so you can still use your head unit into there. Okay, yeah, okay. So first thing I'm going to do now is just plug the Kenwood into there, into my adapter lead. Sorry, I've dropped it somewhere. I think it's here. So I'm going to plug that into that, and this into the Kenwood, just to make sure it powers up, and I'm happy with everything works with it. Okay, so before going any further, I'm happy that my Kenwood works. It comes on with ignition, and it goes off with the ignition as well. So take the key out, that will go off. Okay, so once I'm happy everything's okay with that, we can then start doing the auxiliary wiring, which is only the GPS, of course, which goes from here underneath the glove box, like I've shown you before, into the corner, and the mic, which goes around there, around the top, and into here, which I'll show you how to do in a bit. Okay, so quickly with the pillar there, you take the you want to take the cover off the handle. That leaves you 2 screws. You undo the 2 screws for there. Okay, for the glove box, if you remember, open the glove box. You've got screws along the top here, and you've got screws on the bottom there. Take this cover off here. Once you've done that, you'll have a tab there. Okay, so just pull that tab off there, and then this glove box will come down like that. Just put that out of the way there. Okay, that's your glove box out the way. That glove box gives you access up here and into here. Okay, and then to remove this here, you just pop this out of there, get your fingers behind there, and you pull it that way. Okay, with the pillar off, don't forget to undo your speaker from here. Okay, what I'll do now is just undo this cover here. So you're taking the cover off, not this here like before. And I'm also taking this cover off here, so I can get to the screws underneath. Okay, that's the cover off. Undo those screws there. Okay, so with my light removed, these 2 removed from there, I'm able to get my hand behind here and feed the cable up behind here and bring it out from here. Feed the cable up here, down the back, down underneath the glove box, around, and into the head unit here. Okay, so I fed my my cable through there quite easy into here. It's come across here, it's come down there, and I'm going to cable tie it to these cables here. All I've done here is fed a piece of string down there, and you can see underneath here it's come out here. Okay, I'm going to tie my microphone plug to that, and also my GPS, so they both come down the inside of there, and they both come down outside of here. Okay, so with the GPS antenna, what I've done, I've put it right down in the corner of the windscreen, right down the bottom, with a bit of double-sided tape there. The cables come down, both of them, and the mic and the GPS come down from here now. Now I can put the pillar back in, the sun visor and the sun visor holder there back in. Okay, so while the glove box is off, fed my fingers down underneath here, and I've pushed the USB out here, so that USB needs to come out of there. Okay, just feed it out of there. You need that USB loose there. Okay, so we can modify that later on. Run these two cables now underneath here out into the head unit. Tidy the cables up, make sure they're not rattling about anywhere. Use cable ties, tidy them up and plug them into the head unit there. Then we can put the glove box back, and we can put this back as well. Okay, I haven't got my SMB to FACRA, so we'll do the rest of the stuff. We've got our antenna, FM antenna, so this is a twin FACRA to the aerial lead there. So just plug the twin FACRA into here and plug your aerial lead into there, and your antenna power into there. Okay, plug your GPS into here and plug your microphone into here where it says mic on there. That's the mic there. Okay, and your camera cable, which is, let's find it, this here is a patch lead, by the way, for your steering wheel control. That's what this plug is here. So you'll find that on the end of this box here, just a cable that goes straight from there into here. Okay, your camera, which I've lost, it is here somewhere, is this yellow cable here, R-cam. So this cable here, R-cam, needs to go into here, and the red power lead needs to go to this purple wire here. So I've got some soldering to do onto there. Okay, so what we've done there is just solder an extra piece of wire onto there, taped it up. We've put a bullet crimp on there, and we've crimped that to the rear camera power lead there. Okay, so when we turn the head unit round, because there's not enough flex on that to reach the head unit, we've got the power, we've got this, we've got the to the steering wheel control, we've got the GPS, we've got the mic, we've got the power, we've got the plug in there. We've powered it up, we've checked it, we make sure that everything works before we put everything back in. The only thing I need to do is pull it back out again, just so I can connect the FACRA to the SMB here. I need to get one of those leads for the DAB to work. Okay, so I can carefully now feed all these back inside here, put my head unit back in. The USB is fed down back to underneath here, because we're going to need to do a modification for this to go to the back of this, but we're going to leave that for now and come back to that. Okay, the head unit works perfect. Sat nav works, everything seems to work there. The only things left to do is to put this into here. So what you can do is pop that out of there, and then what we do then is just pop this into here. Take the bracket off here, take the side bracket off here, put that into there and cable tie it. Oh, where are we? Put that into there and cable tie it on there, and then you can replace the light, and then you'll have the microphone working up here. Okay, cable tie that mic into there, just like that. Put a bit of foam around this, and then tuck it back into there so it doesn't vibrate, and then we can replace the light. Okay, and that's nearly it. So I've just got the glove box to the place there. I've got the just the cover and the lights put back there, and like I said, I need to take the head unit out tomorrow when that adapter piece comes, and I can put the head unit back in and put the fascia back in, and everything works as it should. Superb. So I hope that's helpful to anyone. Thanks for watching my videos, and if I can help anyway, please give me a shout. Thank you.